Yorana, and welcome back to FM Tahiti. Hope you're doing well, because we're not. We're going to play the Inter-Island Cup quarterfinal against Tetaroa in a second, but I guess I just need to show you how things are generally going. So if you look at competitions, we're in the relegation zone. After 8 games, we've got 7 points. If you remember the last episode, we also had 7 points. We played 2 more games and not got any better at that point, and played another one in between, not done particularly well there. So last episode you saw me lose to Moria and lose to Motu1, and then I went off on my own and lost against the Skybrights, and it was one of those games where it was actually quite close up until their first goal. Then they dominated for about 5-10 minutes. We got a penalty, missed it, and then kind of just collapsed. Nothing worked. We'd had some good moves here and there, and then it just dried up completely. I shouted at them, they didn't like it. Whereas Seth Waite got 4.8, so he missed the penalty, but then also just played crap for the rest of it. He didn't try and redeem himself. So I'm getting a little panicked. Something's just not clicking, and I'm wondering if it's just because everyone else has got better and we've sort of stayed still, or if I'm just completely cocking up the tactics, which again could be that. And there's no reason why it can't be both of them. Maybe our team's just not as good as everyone else is now, and also we're playing badly because I'm not the tactical genius I want to be. So what we'll do now is we're going to play the quarterfinal and hope that, you know, the cup feel and the fact we hate Tetaroa will see us through. We'll come back and play another league match after this, and if it still goes badly then I'm going to have to address the tactics somehow. I need to reassess my team. At that point I'm going to go away, do some stuff, read some blogs, some tactical stuff, some training stuff, and then see what I can do to just save it. If we win, then I'm going to keep the faith with what we've got and see if we can. It's just a kind of form issue. So we'll start with this. This will do us. So we've got Wallace starting, Spearling still starting, we've got Chant and Macasina in the middle. Keep the faith, it's 4-4-1-1 we're against. I was going to say we don't normally do well against that, but actually we don't do well against anything at the moment, so they can play whatever they want. Makes it easier. Set the record straight. Boom. So Tetaroa haven't had the great start to their season either, considering where they finished last time. Can't remember if they run us up or third in the end. But they're still doing better than us. Most of the league is obviously doing better than those things. We're sat in the relegation playoff spot. The board haven't said anything yet. We have had one of those like team meetings. That's about it. Go and get it out further than that. The team meeting went well. Told them not to, you know, don't let their heads drop. There's been a little bit of sort of boost to the morale. And morale is pretty important in this game, so hopefully we can kind of G them up a bit and get them actually playing well. I'm just generally starting to worry if we're just tactically, we're trying to play hoofball, but we don't have a great target man. We don't have a great backup target man, because Wallace can do it. He's shown us he can do it, but actually maybe he's not good enough at it for us to be an effective hoofballing team, which is why maybe we're keeping a lot more possession. Maybe it's not simply the tactics, it's the personnel. Got decent wingers, but they don't seem to be producing as much. Go on, Wallace. I mean, yeah, he was kind of robbed. Yeah, wingers are decent, but they're not producing as much. Close by weight there. I'm thinking maybe this is like a central midfield issue. So Weaver, we've been playing out position for seasons in central midfield when he should be defensive. Close. And Spearling and Narendona are actually attacking midfielders that we've been playing much deeper than we should be. So maybe we need a formation that has 2 attacking midfielders, or gets them more into those attacking positions, and has Weaver further back. And now we've got Macasina, we've got cover for that defensive midfield position. Oh, that's unlucky. That's pretty unlucky. It's the kind of thing that's going to get me sacked in the end, isn't it? Yeah, that was going wide until he walked into it. He couldn't really do anything about it, but still. I mean, that was bad. You just let them go. Apparently, you get a free attempt from a free kick. See, I'm thinking if we need a midfield 3 now, and somehow keep the wingers involved, which would mean maybe just one up front. If that was the case, then we need to shift a striker, probably Henderson. Or do we just go for something that's just tactically a lot more defensive and just, completely try and keep teams out and then sneak a goal instead? I don't know. Let's see. Let's bring Narendona on for Spearling. Let's not make too many changes just yet. Again, we should tell players not to try too many long balls. Maybe I'm going to have to give up on hoofball for a bit. Maybe this isn't the scenario. Maybe because of our reputation as well, teams are sitting back more, so hoofball's less effective. We either have to draw them onto us more, or we have to change, and I don't like change. Feels wrong. Obviously, getting sacked would feel worse. Putting a few seasons into the humpbacks to get sacked would be pretty bad. If I did get sacked, I would carry on with the game, because I love it too much. I just have to go somewhere else. Okay, let's bring on Yannick. Well, up the extra pace to something, but we've really not produced. We're not produced out, really. Kamal Le Terrier. Good name. Camille Le Terrier, I guess, not Kamal. Go on, Richards. Go on. What? Who's that? Okay, McCloy. He was trying to make up for his mistake of not running towards the ball when there was actually time by just kneeing him in the back. It's going to be really irritating if we lose this one. Not just because it's to the Tetero Reefers, but because it was an unfortunate own goal. And they played better than us, but not many threats. This could have been ours. Very tacky. It's not going to make any difference. Never had known it make a difference. Yeah. It's going very attacking is basically... Oh. That's not because we went very attacking. Let's go back to balanced. That's just because Gerard's pretty awesome as our... So who did that was Yanin. So Yanin's good at stealing. Okay, that's alright. That's changed everything. To say very attacking is basically like just fast forwarding to the end of the match normally. Randona. Okay, forward. Come on, Gerard, this is it. Time to shine. Back across. Nice. It's offside. Harsh. Come on. 20 seconds, just get it forward. That's a bit more long ball. That's a bit more like what we wanted. I mean, it did work, but he actually kicked it long. Get rid, get rid. through. So much time then to try to get some kind of ball through to him. Okay, end of 90 minutes. Don't think I've got any subs to make. No. Passionately avenge. We've got lots to avenge for because they've beaten us quite a few times. Changing the mentality seems to have had an impact. Maybe that's what we need to do. We just need to be positive. I don't know, I'm going to have to go and think a lot about tactics. Don't want to be patient. So cautious or attacking seem to be the most direct options. Balanced and positive not being. We actually need to go to attacking from now on. It's a terrible tackle. Gerard. Oh, there we go. That's all Gerard. He drove forward with that, put the pass in. He's the hero. Good work for a big man. Manuel's tiny. Turned it around. It's like I say something, and then it all goes wrong. Don't want to see it. Looking at the match stats, it's been their game. Oh, Chant! You legend! Just edge of the area, casual volley in from the centre-back, the no-nonsense centre-back. That's what's no-nonsense about him. He only needs one touch. Take that, Reefers. Close. I think so gutted if that had gone in immediately after. Just need to hold on now. Hopefully it'll do wonders for the morale if we hold on. If we suddenly lose now, it will tank the morale. But, you know, fingers crossed. Get it in. He was well offside. Let's say he's too tired to get back on side, but actually he's one of the subs. He's probably one of the freshest player on the pitch. Just get rid of it. No nonsense. Not bad. Good ball by McCloy. I mean, that was terrible. I mean, good run. Terrible finish. They have played well on attacking compared to others. This could just be complete, you know, confirmation bias. But it feels like we've made more attempts to play long balls. I guess attacking compared to cautious means you're taking riskier passes. You don't mind losing possession as much, whereas cautious, you keep hold of it until there's a good long ball option on. And there might not be. I guess it relies on better decisions in that sense. They've got to be better able to judge when it's a good chance. Whereas if you're just attacking, it doesn't necessarily have to be a good chance, it just has to be a chance. Some kind of pass has to be on. Interesting. I mean, mainly for me, maybe not for you. Maybe you already knew this. You're like, yeah, why haven't you been playing attacking? To be honest, the only reason I've had cautious on was because it's the default for the kind of Route 1. I guess the default assumes your Route 1 is because you're a small side, just trying to, not make mistakes and snatch a goal. Actually, the long ball I want to play is more like Crazy Gang, psychopathic, don't really care about the risks. Okay. I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling more optimistic. I mean, this match has drug on a bit, but this might be a longer episode, so I'll pause here, but 3-2, we did it. Take that, Reefers. That's what you get. Every time we can beat you, we will try, just because you stopped us from getting a title on goal difference. Right, I will be back in a second for our next game, which will be a league game. Okay, so we're back for the Bora Bora match. I played a Mutiny Cup match against Puka Puka in between, and I changed tactics so we were more attacking, and we played pretty well. Like, there was lots of shots, a lot more chances, a lot more kind of long balls, kind of 50-50 sort of chances they were taking with those kind of passes. We drew 1-1 anyway. The Puka Puka in Division 2 below. Division below even, not Division 2, so they're not that far off, I guess. But they only managed to draw because they scored against the run of play. It's a really good goal, but that was it. And the rest of the time we were just hammering them. They were lucky to get that draw. So I'm feeling a bit better about that. But Bora Bora are the reigning champions. So it's going to be an interesting league game. I'm getting a lot more news items about our poor form and our poor morale and stuff like that. So I kind of want to snap us out of this. Okay. Interesting kit combinations. This is our away kit. Fancy pink and yellow. The pitch is very wide. So already that pass is a bit better. Oh, there we go. I don't think that's actually anything to do with our other tactical changes. That's just a standard set piece bit, but Semi-Gerard gets it in. Too much going on in the box for them. Too many options to cover. There we go. So if we look at the table, Bora Bora are just above us now. They were slightly higher, but it's because the goal difference and whatnot that's dropping them down. Manuel have been doing terribly at the bottom there. Oh, that didn't last long, did it? From a set piece again, we're not doing well on set pieces. I mean, that's just poor that by the right back, by McCloy. He's bringing McIntyre back in. There we go, back into the relegation playoff spot. Again. So the defence is increasingly becoming an issue from set pieces. Moved up because Morpera probably losing. Take it. Changing position. This is a wide pitch, it's a bit weird, I don't like this. That was a good move. They play with a lot of width, and it's worked for them. I'm not going to replay that one. I feel a bit like a child when I do that, just refusing to watch their goals, but I know why they scored and how they scored. Maybe just going to end up undone by the width on the pitch. Is this our highlight? Go on, Gerard. Oh, it was good by Wallace. Close. I mean, he's mainly good by Gerard, to be honest. He set all of that up, but it's not the end of the table I want to be at. Score from this. Good tackle. Another good tackle. Committed. I like Bora Stadium. I think it's one of the expanded ones. Show me something else. Expanded ones. How many people we got here? That's the wrong one, isn't it? Only 218. Come on. Referee. Cynical. Knew what was going to go on. Gerard had him, even if it was at like the halfway line. Well, this is looking a bit anxious. He doesn't deal well with being behind. Go on, get it in. Needed to be first time. On Yanin. Narendona Spearling's been a bit quiet. Manuel have no points currently. That looks a bit weird. It looked like it hung in the air a little bit then. Can't be sensible, though. Come on. That's what the long ball we wanted. The finish wasn't quite there. There's no one else I'd rather have taking the shot, I guess. So we had no better options for that. They're being dirty. Pretty much how I want us to play. So I wouldn't be complaining if it was us doing it, I guess. It's working for them. Now Yanin's frustrated. Try managing you guys. Then you'd know what frustration is, Yanin. Give you some very simple instructions. And you're not following them half the time. So not quite the turnaround we had against Tetaroa, but we've produced. We've not been bad. Donna's getting in there. Oh my well. That looked like it was going to be beautiful. The moment he left his foot, you're like, oh, that's culling in. But no, it's just going straight out. I think that's really it. Nothing left in the tank for this one. Just looking wistfully at the top two, we're too far off. I think OCL dreams have already been crushed at this early stage in the season. Richards can... So unless Richards can, cross accurately. Okay, so that's the end of this episode. Beat the Reefers, just about, to get to the semi-finals of the Inter-Island Cup, and then lost against Bora Bora in the league. So actually, I'll show you where we are in the league. Get a final picture. Far from pleased. So you're getting fired up now, but that's no good. So here we are. 9 games played, 7 points still in the league. least we're reasonably far away from automatic relegation, and there's not too much going on there, but we're way off this top 2 that we were hoping for. So yeah, thanks very much for watching and reveling with me in my pain and frustration, but I think we can turn this around. The board don't hate me yet. Actually, let's check the inbox. Do they hate me yet? No, but apparently I'm unwilling to experiment, which is a lie. Right, I shall see you for the next episode. Thanks very much.